High Street's Living Retail Lab is a place to prove innovation on the retail stage. Citizen Supply is a curated makers market inside Ponce City Market on the famed Beltline in Atlanta, Georgia. And it's the perfect home for the lab as it attracts about 20,000 shoppers a month and includes everything from apparel to housewares to local makers and a new food and beverage concept called Likewise, smack in the middle of the store. Founder of Citizen Supply and the Likewise Bar and Lounge, Phil Sanders.
You got a bar inside of a store, and that's just going to be, I think, just something that most people haven't seen before. Give them a solid drink, and we make a sale. So it's great. Even though it's like, obviously it's a bar, where you can just show them up front, like, this is what it is. Eliminate that hesitancy, and then you create a welcoming environment, and then you just start that relationship with the customer. So with the pegboards, I mean, the reason we put the pegboards up there for the menus was mostly just because that's what I've seen before in other like cafes, things like that. Something easy, but in reality, it wasn't easy at all. The hours put into putting those, changing the menu all the time, all that stuff, just ease of use. So just the simple ease of use of a screen was also intriguing.
The mission for this inaugural sprint was simple: leveraging the power of persuasion. Could the High Street team deploy and optimize digital menu boards to influence customer behavior and increase sales at the bar? Finding the right formula for success meant conducting a series of agile tests and measuring and optimizing behaviors and transactions along the way. A highly iterative system High Street refers to as in-venue digital growth hacking. Detection sensors and NEC's analytics learning platform were key tools they used to conduct the 15-week test. Benchmark data was gathered while the existing pegboard menu was still in place. As expected, after installing the digital boards, basic text-based menus result in higher dwell times and sales decreases. Why? Text-based digital boards are, well, boring. They take too long to read and they don't inspire an emotional response. The High Street team then deployed image-based content and immediately saw a 10% increase in sales compared to the benchmark period, and a 5% increase in check average. Oh, and dwell times decreased by almost 40%. Why? Well, tantalizing imagery helped customers make quicker decisions and spend more money. A win by any measure. The biggest impact, however, was seen when the team deployed neuroscience-inspired moving content on the digital boards. Founded on the principles of brain science and a key part of High Street's in-venue digital growth hacking methodology, moving content attracted significant attention of shoppers and resulted in a whopping 25.6% sales increase and an added 13.7% revenue per check average. Sales increases this significant would generate enough incremental revenue to pay the entire hardware investment back in less than 3 months.
Definitely the video, massive variation in its effectiveness. Just seeing that was just mind-boggling. Like, the data just shows what the customer wants, right? So I think the more that we see that, the more we can just give a customer what they want, and these screens are definitely a huge part of that. So just the simple ease of use of a screen was also intriguing. My main concern was the look, like the aesthetic of it, that it wouldn't match the rest of the store. But once I saw it up there, and that was fine, I was like, okay, this could be really a cool thing. Then seeing all like the photos, the different ways you could do text, the way the text and the photos could go to what if you're having a sale or like some pop-up or something like that, could adjust so quickly. And then ultimately the video, it was just really cool to see it kind of adapt. And then also amazing to just stand in the store and watch customers just kind of migrate towards that. So yeah, it was really neat.
In this first sprint, the High Street team was able to prove that digital menu boards, when optimized for growth, can be a bona fide business building tool and not just a digital form of a printed menu. The Living Retail Lab has attracted global attention, has onboarded more technology partners, and you can expect to see a wide variety of in-venue technology experiments in 2020.